Shaking is one of the basic bartending techniques, and learning how to do it will significantly improve your drinks. With a little practice and by following a few tips, you will master it in no time and your cocktails will emerge crisp, cool and concentrated. So firstly, let's talk about what we need for shaking. Naturally, cocktail shaker. Cocktail shakers come in two basic styles. The standard 3-piece shaker known as a cobbler and 2-piece Boston shaker. Either can be used to create great drinks, and which you choose will be a matter of personal preference. The 3-piece shakers have a built-in strainer, so it is the only tool you need when shaking drinks. If, however, you prefer to use Boston shaker, you will need a separate strainer. Thanks to cocktail strainer, your drink will be without the muddled bits and ice you have used to dilute the drink. Next inseparable components of shaking cocktails are ice cubes. Ice isn't only one of the ingredients, it has bigger importance. Using larger cubes allows you to shake a drink for longer before it reaches proper dilution. Because of these large cubes break apart very slowly, it's hard to go wrong and overdilute the cocktail. The resulting drink will be cold and well aerated. According to another approach, you can use one large cube and several small cubes. The large cube will provide aeration and texture. The small cubes will provide dilution. And of course, we can't forget ingredients such as spirits, liqueurs, and mixers as called for in the recipe. You need to do some essential steps before shaking itself. Firstly, chill your serving glass. You can store it for a shorter time in the freezer or a longer time in the fridge. Or you can fill it with a mix of ice and water and set it aside from 5 minutes. Next, measure your ingredients. Using a jigger or a liquid measuring cup, pour your ingredients into a mixing glass or small tin. If your recipe calls for muddling, do it now. You can see how much liquid is being poured before adding ice. So now it's time to add ice. However, if you use cover, fill cocktail shaker halfway with ice first. This will chill the shaker and cool the liquids as you add them. If you are using a small shaker or making more than one drink at a time, use less ice to make more room for the ingredients. One small advice: don't overfill the shaker. Give the ingredients plenty of room to move around. This also helps to prevent spills while shaking. If you are using a small shaker, mix one drink at a time. The average size shaker can handle 2 or 3 drinks at once depending on the volume. And at the end, seal the shaker. Close the shaker so that it doesn't leak when you are shaking. You need to ensure a tight seal. Place the empty metal mixing tin over the top of the filled shaker and slight angle. Using the heel of your hand, tap sharply against the base of the tin. You don't need to hit the tin hard, just firmly. If you have sealed your shaker properly, you should be able to pick the entire contraption up from a counter or the table just by lifting the tin. If you lift the top tin and the base stays on the table, you don't have a seal. Another good advice: hold the shaker away from your gas in your dominant hand over your shoulder. If anything leaks, it will leak away from your gas and behind you, instead of spraying your gas in the face. And let's shake. Shake vigorously for at least 15 seconds. You want to break up the ice and mix everything thoroughly. A short, wimpy shake will not achieve this. You don't need to go crazy. You should hear the rice rattling around in the shaker, striking the sides, top and bottom. Sometimes you have to shake drinks longer and harder. For cocktails that have many ingredients, that don't mix well, such as eggs or cream, shake the drinks for at least 40 seconds to ensure a proper mix. Egg cocktails are often best with a dry shake, so hold the ice and give the ingredients an initial shake. Then add ice and shake as normal. Shake to a rhythm. Hum and tune and shake to a beat. Many bartenders enjoy good Caribbean drum beat or will shake to the music in the bar. Have fun with it. Have a firm grip. Hold both pieces of any cocktail shaker firmly to ensure they stay together while you are shaking. When using a 3-piece shaker, place a finger on top of the lid to hold it in place as well. A cocktail on the floor is a set thing, so keep your shaker in one piece. Shake over your shoulder. Shake over one of your shoulders, whichever is natural, just in case the shakers does come apart. Your backside may get wet, but your gas will not. This also helps add force to the shake. Look for the frost. The majority of the time, you are done shaking when the cocktail shaker becomes frosty on the outside. This occurs most often with stainless steel shakers and may not appear on those made of the other materials. Unseal the shaker. To break the seal when you are done shaking, hold the shaker in your non-dominant hand and look at it carefully. On the inner part of the curve, the two pieces are snuggled up together. On the outer part of the curve, there is a wider gap between them. What are you looking for is the spot where the two just start to separate, as you can see in the picture. This is where you will aim to hit thing with the heel of your dominant hand to break it apart. Again, you don't need to hit it hard, just firmly, right where the gap is starting to form. And now you can pour. Remove the mixing glass if you are using one and set it aside, leaving the cocktail and ice in the tin. Meanwhile, set up your serving glasses, add fresh ice if it is called for, and strain the shaken cocktail right in. Garnish a vein and drink it on down. Why is shaking necessary? Shaking a drink is not done simply for the fun of it. There are very good reasons why most cocktails are shaken. The goal of shaking is to thoroughly mix the drink's ingredients, give the drink good chill, add enough dilution to knock the strength of the drink down so it's more pleasant,